There is one piece of gym equipment that has been featured in fitness centers for over 40 years, inspiring equal parts of fear and respect from anyone who ever steps foot on one. The StairMaster didn't just become another cardio machine, it became a cultural phenomenon that fundamentally changed how we think about lower body conditioning. While most fitness equipment try to make exercise more comfortable and accessible, this machine took a completely different approach. This is a story of how a simple engineering solution became one of the most effective and, let's be honest, physically challenging piece of fitness equipment ever created. It is an example of brilliant engineering, unexpected market success, and what happens when you create something that's perfectly and scientifically difficult. Let's break it down rep by rep with the story of StairMaster. We are in 1983, Tulsa, Oklahoma, where an engineer named Lanny Potts identified what he saw as a fundamental problem in fitness. How do we get the benefit of stair climbing when you don't have access to multiple flights of stairs? It's the kind of problem that most people would solve by just finding some actual stairs, but Lanny wasn't most people. Potts wasn't a fitness guru or personal trainer. He was an engineer who approached this challenge from a purely mechanical perspective. His solution was elegantly simple: create a machine that simulates continuous stair climbing by using independent stepping platforms. Essentially, he created an endless staircase that could fit in any gym. The original machine was called the StairClimber, although it will eventually be rebranded as the StairMaster, a name that suggested mastery over the exercise. However, most people were far from mastering this machine. What made Potts' design revolutionary wasn't just the mechanics, but the psychology. Unlike a treadmill or stationary bike, the StairMaster required constant engagement. There was no coasting and no momentum to carry you through. Every step demanded deliberate effort. It was like he engineered the concept of there is no easy way out into physical form. The StairMaster's rise to prominence coincided perfectly with the fitness boom of the 1980s, which was basically the perfect storm of neon spandex, big hair, and the revolutionary idea that exercise could be fun. When fitness icon Jane Fonda began incorporating the machine into her workout routines, it provided the credibility and exposure that the brand needed. This machine became more than just exercise equipment. It became a status symbol and a test of fitness dedication. Gyms began featuring rows of StairMaster machines, and waiting lines were super common. People were going crazy about this new form of cardio. What was really interesting is how the StairMaster created its own subculture within gyms. Users developed an almost competitive relationship with the machine, tracking how many floors you have climbed. This simple LED metric became like a badge of honor. From a psychological standpoint, this machine made perfect sense. The StairMaster provided exceptional cardiovascular conditioning while simultaneously building lower body strength and endurance. It was incredibly effective, delivering maximum results in minimal time. However, the efficiency requires serious commitment and focus. StairMaster's success in the late 80s and 90s wasn't accidental. The company continually refined their engineering, and the StairMaster 4000 PT became their flagship model and an industry standard. The 4000 PT featured independent step action, adjustable resistance level, and that iconic LED display that tracked the amount of floors you climbed, total time spent, and calories burned. The machine was built with commercial-grade durability, essential for equipment that would be heavily used. But StairMaster didn't stop with one successful model. They expanded their product line strategically with the new 7000 PT, which added heart rate monitoring, and the new CrossFit series, which introduced lateral movements to target different muscle groups. Perhaps their most ambitious innovation was the step mill, essentially a revolving staircase that provided the most realistic stair climbing experience possible. The step mill represented a significant engineering challenge, creating actual movement steps that could safely support users while maintaining consistent resistance and smooth operation. These weren't just cosmetic updates. Each iteration addressed specific physiological and biomechanical aspects of the stair climbing. making these machines more effective training tools. The early 2000s brought significant challenges for StairMaster as the fitness industry shifted towards low-impact alternatives like the elliptical machines. Suddenly, the market demanded softer, more joint-friendly cardio options. It was like the fitness industry collectively said, you know what? Maybe exercise doesn't have to hurt this much. Many fitness equipment companies panicked and pivoted quickly to chase these trends, but StairMaster took a different approach. Rather than abandoning their core identity, they basically said, look, we're limited to one thing, but we know how to do it really, really well. The company invested in better ergonomics, quieter operations, and integrated entertainment systems. They added features like programmable workouts and improved feedback systems, but never compromised on the fundamental challenges that made their machines effective. This was about enhancing the user's experience while maintaining the core intensity. This decision proved to be brilliant. While the general fitness market might have preferred easier options, serious athletes, trainers, and fitness enthusiasts recognized the unique value proposition from the StairMaster. The machine became an essential tool in professional sports training, CrossFit gyms, and high-end fitness facilities, places where people specifically looked for challenging equipment. The StairMaster has achieved something that few pieces of exercise equipment manage. It became part of our cultural vocabulary. When someone uses any step mill, whether it is from Technogym, Precor, or any other brand, they always call it the StairMaster. In many ways, the StairMaster represents a philosophy about fitness that values effectiveness over comfort. While the industry has generally moved towards making exercise more pleasant and accessible, StairMaster has maintained that some of the most valuable gains come from challenging workouts. They are basically the fitness world's ways to say, character is built through suffering. The StairMaster story ultimately is about power, focus, innovation, and staying true to your core value proposition. In an industry known for rapid changes and trendy equipment, the StairMaster has remained relevant for over 4 decades by perfecting a simple concept: making stair climbing accessible, measurable, and incredibly effective. They have proven that sometimes the best innovation isn't about making things easier. It's about making difficult things more effective and accessible. The StairMaster doesn't promise easy workouts, but it delivers real results for those willing to put in the effort. And that was the story on StairMaster, guys. If you guys want to see other brands that shape the fitness industry, click the subscribe button and leave us in the comment what other brands you want to see next, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!